Hey guys, my name is Sucharita. This is Film Companion. You're watching not a movie review, and right now I'm not going to be reviewing Kung Fu Yoga. I've been trying to fathom why we love Jackie Chan. He's not been known to make great cinema. He's not the world's best actor. Is it only the martial arts skills that have brought him thus far? You know what it is? He's having fun. And we're having fun with him. Until Kung Fu Yoga, which is not fun. It's funny, as in, oh my god, I can't believe someone invested to make this film. This idea is hilarious. Funny, it's not fun. So Kung Fu Yoga is the story of a Chinese Robert Langdon-esque professor, Jack, except he's less convincing than Robert Langdon even. Also, the opening badly animated sequence suggests he might have been an ancient Chinese warrior at some point. I don't know. He meets Disha Patni, an Indian expert on history who miraculously and inexplicably has a map to a treasure believed to have been lost in Isvi 647. Oh what? I didn't mention. I saw the Hindi dub. Because why not? Also, Bandra mein kuch English mein tha nahi. Also, the dub is atrocious. I hate myself. But more on that later. So, treasure, map, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. assemble. For real, if you've seen the Marvel show, यहाँ पर Fitzsimmons का exact replica duo is also there. Techie boy, smart, chashma wearing girl. So, this khazana, it's been lost for hundreds of years. People have spent their whole lives trying to recover. And now, because it is Jackie Chan, it is found in 4 minutes 37 seconds. Enter Sonu Sood. Bad boy prince type believes this is his Janma Siddh Adhikar, the khazana, so he keeps allowing tongue wherever he can with his hilariously incompetent band of goons. There's a diamond that is the key to finding the treasure. The Indian history expert is a princess in reality. She looks like a discount Sabyasachi model at all times, even when casually hanging out at her own home because Rajkumari. The rest of this film is the movie adaptation of Temple Run we never asked for. The set is only slightly better than Jitendra's Hatim Tai of yore. Also, there is no reason to call this film Kung Fu Yoga, by the way, except that it is set in India. Kung Fu chai tea latte rakh dete. Kung Fu Yoga borders on offensive, but it's just so incredibly silly. I couldn't bother being offended by the snake charmers, the fire-breathing men, kids doing the rope tricks. You know what is actually offensive? Telling a legit scientist off. ये तुमने कितने छोटे कपड़े पहन रखे हैं? She's wearing a bikini. On a beach. Oh man, the Hindi dub is shamefully bad. You know, it's so exciting that someone has come from India to look for a treasure all the way to China. But dead panning dialogues like हजारों साल पुराने रहस्य को सुलझाने और खजाने का पता लगाने में यहाँ आई हूँ. Kind of takes the fun out of it, no? And Kung F you with your search for Prakritik Khanij Padarth. Just say natural minerals, people will get it. At one point, dude is going about Antarik Shaktiyon ka milap because the translators were probably Google translating late into the night, having already done away with all possible fucks to give, wanting to talk about combining strength from his entire body and not knowing what to call his butt, just say Putta. The theatre lost sound for about a minute and the movie played on mute. I think I preferred that. But my favorite part of the film comes right at the end, when suddenly Sonu Sood begins to channel Alok Nath's spirit, having forgotten all his enmity and his khazane pe mera hak hai, does namaskar to Shivji and joins Jackie Chan and about 100 sadhus / contemporary dancers in the most stereotypical Bollywood dancing since Pussycat Dolls. Jai Ho! On a scale of 1 to 10, Kung Fu Yoga is 6 बार देखी थी यार मैंने रंबल इन द ब्रॉन्क्स. सेम डायरेक्टर, सेम एक्टर, बट मतलब क्या? फारा खान ने कोरियोग्राफ किया ये ऐसे ऐसे. We don't dance like this. We dance like this. अच्छा, I'm going to stop dancing. Just click here ना, subscribe to Film Companion. No more dancing, promise.